the infection vectors, phishing emails, malicious downloads, most phishing emails include malicious downloads, compromised credentials, especially via VPN and RDP. More and more, we are able to get into work from home. That's a huge benefit for us. Unfortunately, every one of those opens a hole in your security.
Well, yeah, when it first happened, in 2020, when we had this massive work from home spike, we had folks building stand-up shops basically, where folks were able to remote in because they had to. They were in a situation where if they didn't have the infrastructure to support remote work, suddenly they needed it. So with that, in that wake, we saw a huge uptick in attacks, on successful attacks, not just attacks and attempts, but successful ones on remote infrastructure.
And the way that it works, ransomware infects and distributes. One of the things to recognize is that it's anywhere from 60 to 100 days from the time you first get infected until the ransomware actually starts encrypting your files. Encryption takes minutes, but distribution takes months. That's a great advantage for us. We can sometimes see it, often, before, as I like to phrase it, the bomb goes off, before encryption starts. That's great, but what it means is that they've been in your network for a while. Only after the encryption do you see the ransom demand. The reason, by the way, to try to distribute, of course, is that if my computer gets hit, well, SecuLore may or may not pay. I can just replace my computer. If everybody's computer gets hit, you're more likely to pay.
Right, and more time they have to covertly increase their foothold and increase their infection rate before actually pressing the button. It only makes sense to try to spend as much time as possible to maximize the damage and therefore maximize the ransom value.